What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and we are back again with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle, and this one's going to be against Chris, a person I battle off my Discord server. So if you guys are interested in a Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle and trade a Discord chat room and a place to hang out and find Wi-Fi battles, definitely check out my Discord server. A link will be in the description. Now me and Chris are having a PU battle today because PU is a fun tier, as Chris is packing a pretty fun looking team. A lot of not fully evolved Pokemon. He has 4 as a matter of fact. Kadabra, Typenol, Scyther, and Piloswine alongside Skuntank and Golurk. Pretty cool looking team, as I'm using a pretty cool team featuring some Pokemon I have not used in a minute. This Oranguru set I bred when Sun Moon first came out, and I just have not used it ever, which is pretty embarrassing. I have Z-Move Altaria, Stealth Rock, Wigglytuff, Bulky Shiinotic, pretty much bulky core with Lumineon, Avalugg, and Shiinotic. We're just going to hop right into this battle against Chris. So turn 1, I decided to lead off with my Priest because Oranguru overall leads off decently against my opponent's team, and I do have the weakness policy on that because, of course, I love my weakness policy. It is my fetish, it is my favorite item, and weakness policy is honestly a broken-ass item, in my honest opinion. I mean, it's a little bit of a biased opinion, but I honestly think weakness policy is a little bit broken, but it's okay. This is why I abuse it at almost every battle, okay? So, yeah, my opponent goes for U-turn, turn 1 to try to get offensive momentum, but it does not quite work out for him because he gives me some offensive momentum because he's going to bring in Skuntank, hoping he can switch into a Psychic, but no, I go for Trick Room instead, and I don't really have a way to hit Wigglytuff, way to hit Skuntank. That does not look like Wigglytuff at all, so I don't know how I got that. But yeah, I decided to go for Calm Mind here, expecting the Skuntank to go for Sucker Punch because that is a move they commonly carry alongside Defog. My opponent is actually a special attacking Skuntank, which is pretty cool. I have not seen that ever. You must carry Acid Spray as well to lower your special D. So yeah, I'm going to go for Nature Power here with my Oranguru and go for Stab Tri Attack. And this was a pretty cool move because, it gets some stab on it and it has a 20% chance to freeze, para, or burn, which is very handy to have, honestly. And come through in clutch situations, I can only imagine. So now, my opponent's going to bring in the Piloswine and try to deal with this massive threat with Ice Shard because Trick Room is up, so I outspeed everything. But unfortunately, Oranguru is super bulky. I invested this thing with a lot of defense and HP investment, so I could tank a lot of attacks thanks to weakness policy and able to use Stored Power. I really love the move Stored Power. I think the move is absolutely busted, and there's a lot of broken Baton Pass combinations that pretty much got Baton Pass banned because of Stored Power, essentially. And there's a couple other factors in that too. But, I mean, Stored Power is a big factor in that. I think Stored Power is really awesome and kind of broken, but, I mean, it has to be used in the right situation. And a combo is extremely well with weakness policy because it gives you 80 increased power just from activating weakness policy alone, on top of +2 special attack. So hey, I mean, it's not bad. But getting off that topic, I decided to bring in my Thought Squad here after he finally knocks out my Oranguru. It pretty much knocked out 3 Pokemon all on its own, so it's ridiculous to even think about. But yeah, my opponent's going to go for the Stab Psychic here. It does a lot more than I anticipated because I'm offensive Wigglytuff with competitive, in case my opponent wants to carry Defog, and he did with Skuntank, I'm assuming, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's just an Acid Spray set. We never know, but yeah, we're going to get knocked out by Psychic. And Kadabra is one of the coolest Pokemon in PU, in my opinion. It's like one of the best soft checks to everything because it has counter with this Focus Dash and Magic Guard alongside Thunder Wave, which Lumineon skillfully dodges there. But I don't think it would have made too big of a difference because Lumineon being paralyzed is not a big deal to me. I don't really need it in this battle, so maybe it's not a big deal. I mean, you could say it mattered, but whatever. Yeah, Kadabra having access to Thunder Wave to paralyze sweepers and then having counter to pretty much one-shot threatening physical sweepers, it's pretty good. I mean, unless their name is Kling Klang or Cincino, but then if you're facing those, you're probably screwed anyway. I'm not too sure how those Pokemon are also in PU, but I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon that I still think need to be banned from PU, but it's just an honest opinion. Maybe it's just the Sun and Moon power creep coming through once again, which is something we can deal with. Anyway, my opponent's team is pretty fun though. I don't have any complaints to my opponent's side. He actually brought a pretty fun team, so I can't complain at all. But yeah, in comes late table here, my Avalugg. Now this Avalugg walls the majority of my opponent's team because all he has left is Golurk and physical attackers, and they really, Avalugg is a defensive wall, has a really high physical defense. And not only that, guys, I'm actually max Def Careful Nature, so I'm not even invested in the physical defense whatsoever, so it's pretty pathetic, actually, if you think about it. So yeah, my opponent is going to go for the Never Ending Nightmare. He's actually go CMZ with the Golurk, but yeah, it actually doesn't even do anything because I am the broken Avalugg. And Avalugg just face tanks that. We're going to get a crit with Avalanche, which probably didn't matter because it's 120 base power and stab. And Avalugg has really high attack stat, actually. I think it's like over base 100, which is pretty good. I think it's like 112, if my memory serves me correct. But yeah, now my opponent's going to bring in legit shiny type null. It's totally legitimate, 100%. And yeah, this type null is really annoying and defensive because it's pretty much bulkier than a Porygon 2, and it has access to Sword Stand, so this thing is looking like a pretty big threat. And I'm not trying to switch anything into like a +2 return, so I'm deciding to stay near to scout out and set. Go for Avalanche, it does absolutely nothing because type null, like I said, is extremely bulky. And I have Rapid Spin, Recover, Earthquake, and I can't really hit this thing in Avalanche, so yeah, my opponent actually ends up carrying Model Dragon Claw, which is kind of weird. I didn't really realize that. I'm like, oh, he has Dragon Claw as his attacking move. That's kind of strange. So I decided that I don't want to switch into Dragon Claw because, I mean, +6 Dragon Claw can still be threatening, and I didn't want to risk it. So I decided to stay in here with my Avalugg, and it's just going to be a stall fest. So that's why I sped this part up a lot, because we're just going to be attacking each other. I actually decided here that I'm not going to recover stall my opponent, because as much as I want that fatty 10-minute ad revenue to make this video longer, I do not desire to hurt my opponent's soul, as he's going to rest here just to get some health back. But this type null can potentially sweep me if I don't play around it correctly. So, I mean, yeah, having Mono Dragon Claw is kind of weird because you get walled out by fairy types, but fortunately for my opponent, I don't have any fairy types to wall this. So I have to pretty much just sack off my Avalugg, and it'll be fine. So yeah, my opponent's gonna go for Sleep Talk, not really better. I'm gonna go for Avalanche. You know, it's just constant stalling, and eventually I let him kill me. After he wakes up, he's Rest Talk with Model Dragon Claw. I can respect that. And finally, my Avalugg Blade Table is going to go down. Arguably, I could have stalled them out if I really wanted to, but I am not that kind of person. I actually want to have some fun with my life. I don't want to waste all my free time trying to win a battle. So, even though like saving Avalugg didn't really do me anything because the freaking Oranguru went so far ahead in the beginning of the game anyways, but yeah, now I'm going to bring in my Altaria here. It is a Dragon Dance that with the Sky Attack, Supersonic Sky Strike. It's probably my favorite Z move to use because it just looks super cool, and I don't know, it's just really convenient for Pokemon that really have flying type but don't have a way to abuse Flying Stab. Supersonic Sky Strike gives them a nice little buffer, and I just really like the Supersonic Sky Strike a lot, and I don't know. Anyway, my opponent's going to bring in Scyther here, and I don't want to risk losing the Scyther. I mean, fortunately, he's going to get wrecked by Stealth Cox, but that's the price you pay for using Scyther, and he does have Defogger with Skuntank, that's why I'm assuming he has Defog, though it could be wrong. And yeah, unfortunately, getting wrecked by a Oranguru meant that he couldn't quite use Defog, and I set up my Stealth Cox late game anyway, just for the Scyther. So yeah, I'm going to go for Sky Attack here with my Altaria, just because, in case he wants to roost or something, I can just OHKO him pretty easily. So my opponent's going to go for Aerial Ace here, and I should be able to knock this Scyther out with Sky Attack. So yeah, we're able to knock out my opponent's Scyther with this Sky Attack, and we're able to win the battle in the end. So I think it was a 3-0 victory. It's a little bit unfortunate I was unable to use Shiinotic, but what can you do? So I hope you guys did enjoy this Wi-Fi battle. I'm sorry about the stally part with the type null and stuff, but I really couldn't do much about the type null. Didn't really have a switch into... Wait a minute. I had a Shiinotic on my team, and he had Model Dragon Claw. And I'm just realizing this now. I don't know how. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you don't battle in the middle of the night. Because you don't realize these simple ass things that could have saved you like 30 turns in battle time. But it's okay. And apparently my opponent didn't realize it too. Like, why are you setting up when you have... It's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm sorry to put you guys through that. You probably were like, you guys were like that guy with the cereal meme. Like, what are you doing? You have a Shiinotic just switching in, you freaking idiot. If you guys did enjoy this Wi-Fi battle and want to support my YouTube channel, please be sure to leave a like on the video, as it is the best way to show your support towards my YouTube channel and my dumbass. And it is much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for the support. Like always, I really appreciate you guys' likes and comments, and I love reading your comments. It makes my day, honestly. It makes my day so much better. And I just love you guys so much. Anyways, the question of the day is going to be, which not fully evolved Pokemon do you guys enjoy using in competitive play? And I'm 100% sure I've asked this question before, but I don't give a shit. I'm asking it again. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite not fully evolved Pokemon is to use in competitive play. It could be like tiers, I guess. It could be any battle format. It doesn't really matter to me. If you say Chansey, though, you're probably an awful person, and you probably shouldn't put Chansey if you don't want to get judged by the other people commenting. Anyways, my opponent had a lot of cool not fully evolved Pokemon on his team, but I have to say my favorite to use overall has got to be Eviolite Girder, as I think it's very, very strong defensively, and offensively it could be a pretty big threat when used in the right situation, and it's pretty hard to shut down after a few bulk ups, so I definitely think it's pretty strong. And I do believe it's also in PU, so it's probably really strong in PU too, probably underrated as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite not fully evolved Pokemon is to use in competitive play. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching till the end of the video. I'll check you guys next time. Bye!